It's a good morning in London. Good morning, folks. Welcome to another day where we call the markets live. The GBP Retail Sales live London session will be our topic for today. Now, as you can see the economic calendar here. In the next 16 seconds, we have like the GBP Retail Sales. We have no high impact news except these medium impact news. But let's dive into the charts immediately. Now, it's exactly 2. And I want to place. Remember those sales are liquidity that we had yesterday? Price didn't touch them, but no. I'm going to first drop down to the 1 minute time frame to look at the midnight open. We are below it. I'm expecting bullish prices, but I've not yet even looked to with the. I've not checked anything. I'm just starting afresh now. That is the midnight open. Now let's drop down up to the weekly. Oh yeah, bearish because it's the weekly reversal. I mean, see this now. This the daily. See this price action is so tricky. See this consolidation. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We had a really pathetic week. Price was really consolidating because it was inside that fair value gap in the daily time frame. So that's a place that we want to relax. Generally, we are bullish because this discount, this fair value gap, and see price coming up high. But we'll just wait and see what price does inside these fair value gap prices. Is that fair value gap? Don't forget to like the stream. Now, dropping down to the 4-hour. For this another block, but price is just terrible. See this. I'm also going to check the euro. This is a fair value gap in the hourly time frame. It's also another block price. And say that fair value gap. So if we are going to rally up higher, these are probably the next liquidity. Okay, how many pips are those? Good range. Let's mark the liquidity points if we are really going to go higher. These are the price levels we want to see price working with if we are really bullish. See that? But let's watch and see. Also price touch that 15-minute fair value gap. This 1300 candlestick in the 15-minute time frame. That one is also a fair value gap in the 5-minute time frame. These are the liquidity I want to work with. Now let's see if we'll see a market structure shift in the 1 minute with a fair value gap. And nice, you can see also this fair value gap is also from the hourly. Price just declined to that let's check it. Trading. So in the higher time frame, price is really in a consolidation mode in the higher time frame, right? And this is the midnight open. That is the two. This was the economic calendar, the retail sales that we're supposed to. What to expect price to keep on rallying up high. Let's do a. This is not an entry, but just testing the waters. But I'm expecting bullish prices to this buy side liquidity. Or we'll wait for a sweep run then. But these are those early entries that you might want to get something inside it, like being a participant. So say now price is inside a fair value gap in the 5-minute. Now that's probably telling us we are wrong, because even if price starts this fair value gap here, this is a fair value gap in the 5-minute. Price came inside that fair value gap in the 5-minute. Those are those tricky places that you'll want to chill. But I want to see prices. As you see now, I put that bullish price. Okay, I'm bullish unless otherwise, but I'm generally bullish. See this price? Yeah, disrespected it. Yeah, I think this price is going to be taken out. This news went the opposite, then boom, we rallied to these highs. These are like 40 pips, as I said. Let's do it again from that fair value gap. Okay, from the next candle at 2. Let's just do that. Let's see if this price will rally up higher. But if this is the smallest pip I've ever made, but we'll generally go to my stop, because this is how many pips? 5 pips, just to keep something inside it. It's wrong, because you see this here inside a fair value gap, this high probability fair value gap. Now if price comes below this and this comes below this swing high that is supposed to be created, this swing low that is supposed to be created, if price comes below it, I probably want to buy again. But as for now, I'm kind of bullish, because these fair value gaps, hourly, 15, 5-minute, 1-minute, all of them, they're fair value gap at the same place. So I want to see price disrespecting that and coming probably to this show a bit high, this and this high. That's in the 1-minute. I want to see price probably coming up high. There are 5 pips risked. Let's go to the euro. Nice euro. They're doing a fair value gap. Wow, euro is smooth. But let's see if it's around the midnight open. Just want to stick with my rules. Yep, done it. Keep on rallying up higher. Let's do it didn't touch that fair value gap, but you saw in the GBP USD, It was inside a fair value gap. Oh, it's inside a 4-hour fair value gap. You see this? It's in that 4-hour fair value gap. You probably want to see, and also this price discount had swept a low, then boom, then again you probably want to see price coming up higher to this. Wow. Yep, it's a bullish one in the euro, because you see here in the fair value gap, in the daily fair value gap, we also have discount. Now price will want to seek premium. This swing high, this specific swing high, this is a good swing high for price to rally to it. How many pips? 50. It's gonna go there. See that fair value gap? I want to see price coming to this past the 4. In the 1 hour, price has not entered that fair value gap. It might probably want to enter that fair value gap, then rally apart. But all in all, bullish. Inside that fair value gap, also in the 15-minute, below, or I'm actually marked the wrong midnight open in the euro. Yeah. Lock everything. Let's look at the 5-minute with the euro guy. I'm not selling in the euro. I'm just bullish. Same to the DXY. I don't want to see price going to these lows, these specific lows, these lows, these liquidity, these and these. I want to see price declining down. 15. Is that 15? Nope. Probably want to see price coming up higher. I love the Great British Pound because just sticking with one market. Okay, the euro, they are moving the same, but I am not interested in the euro. Even if we are moving the same pair, I've learned to trust the cable. Not saying that the euro don't move. It actually moves. Sometimes it moves when you actually saw in the middle of the week. Go check the lives in the middle of the week. Like we had a massive move in the euro. I don't know it's when. Was it on Tuesday or? So we had a massive sell off. I think it was a sell. Then the Great British Pound was just consolidating. But let's see what the Lord's price and see if price will just do what we said. I'm not going to be a seller there. I want to see price coming to this liquidity, this buy side liquidity, this and this. Let's keep on watching price and see what price does for us. We have risked 5 pips. I told you there. Just risked 5 pips. I'll not be interested in doing more. Is it that price has come above the midnight opening price, touched it, now wants to decline rapidly? Maybe, but I'm sticking my stop loss there. If it takes us out, good for the day, like good for the session, and we'll be remaining with only one chance. Yeah, we'll remain with only one chance. but let's see if this is really the correct bias that we have. Let's watch price and see what it does. Until 4, yeah, there. It might probably be a high resistance liquidity run, and price going to a direction, then reversing rapidly, going to a direction, then reversing. It's okay, but you'll want to see what price does. Price is declining, but it's okay. We have no any other. Let's wait and watch price taking us out, then we look for more ideas. But just entered in so fast. But if it takes that out, it's only 5 pips, risking 0.5%. There is no fair value gap, there is no market structure shift, but we are in the entry, but just want to align ourselves with something, and you'll want to be patient and see more insights. What I don't want to see, what I really want to see, if price takes us out, maybe it will do a sell side liquidity, sweep on sell side liquidity, then rally up higher. But let's watch, and that's maybe what we'll want to see. Or maybe this will be the entry. This here at 213. Price came above the middle opening price, but no. Oh, also in the 3 minutes, so a good fair value gap, but I don't think it will like go. But we'll just look and see what price does. 10 pips now. And it's also Friday. Remember, it's a Friday. Price might consolidate, so we have a lot of things against our favor, because might see a consolidation Friday. Never know. Or maybe price comes and move during the New York session. But since you are traders, you have to accept sitting in the charts, doing nothing, and waiting for price to do its thing. Its price consolidates, then takes us out, but we're gonna look and see what price does for us. It might be a consolidating one, but you never know. But let's watch what price does. We really had one of the terrible days. But guess what? ICT tells us these small candlesticks, they now see these small candlesticks, these like these ranging and like these ranging ones. See these when price consolidates, we are actually inviting movement for like bigger range days. They're actually giving invitation for bigger range days when price consolidates a lot. Waiting for stop loss to be taken out, but let's see if price will respect what we have for it. Just bullish, nothing much. If price consolidates, gets us out, still happy. Let's see if price will disrespect this fair value gap here. Let's see it. Price disrespects it, now we are like in a bad, like now it's like a sure bet we're in a bad trade. But this may confirmation of an entry if we will be like buying, waiting for a fair value gap. You see this candlestick at 220, that's where I'll be buying again and putting my stop loss to this, so that if price hits me fast, this will be the first taking out, and it's less than 5 pips, I think. Yep, 3 pips. And also price, you see it's consolidating. It's like touching the midnight open. Then somebody will tell you midnight open is random. It's not random, guys. If price decides that fair value gap takes us out, another stopped out at 3 pips, and here full 5 pips stop out. But let's watch and see what price does for us. And it's a Friday. Seen the whole week price was consolidating, but price can even move during the New York session, like move during the New York session. Keep watching price and let's see if price will play by our favor. Fair value group of hours. And let's see. Why am I not selling short? Yet these are fair value gap. That's another question. You have to know what the high time frame directional bias is, and see this fair value gap being this. I'm not interested. More insights coming. This is another block in the hourly. But here price just that fair value gap. This fair value gap. You see this a discount at this fair value gap in the hourly, and then this a bullish. bullish, these are bearish order block. So we're in a mixed situation where you should know what price does. But what I know, according to my analysis, I think price will just, if it doesn't come directly like now to these buys and liquidity that I'm expecting price to reach, it will probably go down to these sell side liquidity. You see these sell side, these was a target yesterday. Price didn't reach this, but you saw. I think it's this one. Yeah, that was our target, but price yeah, I told you this entry, yeah, we declined. I told you no, get out, get something out. Then boom, price reversed. You should know what price does. Also here, you see this is another block also. This is another block. Price is not closing below it. Like it's just 2 weeks. Then fair value gap, I want to see price running up high. If it doesn't, maybe this will be the bearish order block. You see your price is also respecting this 17 candle in the 1 hour, 5 declining. Also price is respecting that order bearish order block. See, so we're in a mixed place, so you'll want to lower your guns. And you see price is going to disrespect our precious fair value gap in the 1 minute. And probably see these weeks, these are the price actions that you will want to enter. I've just done it because doing it live as a professional trader, it usually pushes you to perform. You'll have to perform, but unlike I was trading my own funds, I'm going to pretend I'm like trading my own funds and not in a rush to perform. Yeah. Let's keep on watching price. So I told you, if you are a guy who is doing it live, you'll always be pushed to perform. Like perform, but you'll have to just lower your guns and see. You see that fair value gap, price is not coming below it. You probably want to see price now rallying up higher. Anybody was selling short, I have no word for you. But let's watch price perform. This is another tricky place. Price has come to a fair value gap. It might be coming to a fair value gap, then it's above the minute opening price. These are usually the tricky places, but if you have more experience, you'll hold on to price and want to see price coming below you, now signifying that you are wrong. But if you are really bullish, then you sort of want to see price rallying up higher to the buy side liquidity that I mentioned earlier in the beginning of the live. But as a trader who is trading online, you'll want to be pushed to perform. But you just have to know your price. See this fair value gap that I mentioned, the 1 minute. Price might actually come and decline lower, but let's watch it. What's happening in the euro? Euro, it's a bit muddy. It's a bit muddy in the euro. There is nothing in the 1 minute that we can want to participate. That's what I want to see price doing. Let's watch it. If price comes below us, maybe we are wrong. And remember, these are like 5 pip, 3 pips stop losses I'm using and targeting like 40 pips, 1:10. Another thing I want to see, let's see if these are favoring up in the 5 minute. Oh, that order block. Price will. It will go down, rip us out. Let's see. It's also inside a fair value below the minute opening price. Let's see. I don't want to see price coming below this. If it comes, now we are wrong and probably in a consolidating day. But let's watch and see if this price will just go and rip us out and take us out here. So I told you, we are in a tricky place. Like a tricky place. Price is also inside that. See? Oh, I thought. Yeah, it's also inside that fair value gap in the 15 minute. You see it? Yeah, we were wrong. See this fair value gap in the 15 minute here, above the minute opening price. But if it's going to go down, I'm not interested in taking those sales until I see more insights. You see also this price is above the midnight opening price. This is an entry, here it's 225. Probably want to see also price there came this order block. I told you this order block is one of the trickiest places. This price, one of the trickiest places that you want to be, and that's wrong. So this means that you're going to go down. Since it's respecting this order block in the hourly, the bearish order block, if it respects it and see a good entry, we've already changed our bias and now look for this sell side liquidity, this sell side liquidity, and probably this and this sell side liquidity. Price disrespected it. Price disrespected our fair value gap. I'm not going to move my stop loss. I want just it to be hit. That is, I want it to be hit. Then now I'll tell you. Even if I know it's going to be hit, I'll cut my losses. But here, price might be actually doing that thing. Let's zoom it. You see that it has disrespected that fair value gap. Nice. Touch the upper end of the fair value gap. Then, boom, starts to decline. And it was also above the midnight opening price. And it was also inside a fair value gap in the 5 minutes, above the midnight opening price. Same thing, order block here in the hourly. But you see, it has already touched the hourly. Fair value gap here. This is another block that we didn't see. But you're now seeing it's still early in the price action. Yeah, buy side liquidities. Here is an order block. See, this is a mitigation block. You see all this mitigation block from this to this. See, your price is not closing inside it, just wicked, then boom. Let's look at the daily. If we have a daily high and low, even price does not touch a daily high and low. See, price is inside a consolidation. This is an inside day. So what you're expecting? Monday was the greatest buy. If you are supposed to be buying, you see, say that favorable price took that low, then boom. What's happening in the weekly? Same to the weekly. Price took the previous week low, then boom. Expecting a bullish. But today is Friday. You might expect the weekly reversal. Yeah. And the price might actually be going to, you see, it swept that daily swing high, then swept it, then we're going down to maybe this swing low in the daily. And see that swing low. And it's a Friday. It's a lot of things are aligning. So you don't want to press it hard on a Friday, but you should appear in the charts on Friday every day, Monday to Friday. And yeah, we're probably long. No fair value gap, no nothing. Like you see, the price is only respecting this. So we're gonna change our bias and probably go short after price has confirmed we are wrong. Targeting this sell side liquidity and maybe targeting going inside that fair value gap. I think it's a fair value gap. Or what is it? Oh, this is a mitigation block that I marked. This. It's a mitigation block. Now let me remove it and do it for more insights. But if we are really going to be a seller, I'm not going to hold on to my bias so much strong. Yes, price is confirming to me that you are wrong. Did you see any fair value gap? No. Like in the bullish side? No. This is not something that you want to participate in. Now you want to change your bias because price has respected this fair value gap and declining lower, and also inside that fair value gap. Now you have to accept that you are wrong, then change your bias to the downside, like we're doing here, taking this previous day's low. Now we are selling short to this sell side liquidity. You see this? I want to see price coming back there because price has confirmed to us that even if we are bullish, I've not given you signs that I'm bullish. This is the sign that I've given you that I'm bullish. These are 225. Sell there, wait for this sell side liquidity, and that's what price is doing. And let's probably wait and see. It's that not I'm changing my bias. I'm accepting that I'm wrong in my first bias, and you want to align yourself. Yeah, see, price is going to take us out there, and Yeah, putting a stop loss to that this high and wanting price to go lower. It's Friday, expecting reversal, and let's see. And here price was above the midnight opening price, so that was a good end. I told you we are buying below the midnight opening price. Yes, you're still correct according to my according to my according to my according to my analysis and according to my rules. Buying below the midnight opening price, and here price came above the opening price, so you're dead wrong. Again, it's a tricky place now. Sell. So let's watch and see if price will just decline to this sell side liquidity, this specific one. How many pips are those? 33. I usually take profit usually at 30. But let's see if price will decline down to those liquidity. And I also told you that this order block, you see the price is in this bearish order block. The last down close candle are price markets are not closing above it. The last up close candle in a down setup, these markets are closing below the order block. See that this sells liquidity. This is also our target yesterday. This is our target, the first target yesterday, but price didn't touch it. You'll have to change your bias. You will have to be flexible, accept you're wrong. Even again, this kind of setup that I've changed my bias, price can actually be taking out this sell side liquidity and just want to rally up high. And you saw, and I told you the 15-minute time frame. Now this price action is a tricky one, but we'll stay with it. I'm expecting lower prices because I've seen some more confluences. Another thing, if we are going to be a buyer, if price is going to tell me that I'm wrong, it's probably when price sweeps that 15-minute low. You see, you really want to sit in the charts and watch what price does, what price action does. Not just set your chart and leave. Usually consolidating, comes up here, rips us out, and boom. But what you want to see is if price sweeps this with a market structure shift in the 5-minute below the midnight opening price, now that's where you want to buy. If you are really going to buy, if you are really a buyer, then a market structure shift there, then boom, like a market structure shift. Hope you are listening. A sweep in this 15. This is a 15-minute low. You see, a sweep to that 15-minute low, then a market structure shift, then we may be buying. Hence, anytime I want to buy, I want to seek sales and liquidity being swept or a discount array being touched. But if you are really a seller, I don't want to see price coming. I don't want to see price coming to this kind of this order block in the 1-minute time frame. Let's watch what price does, and yeah. And even price can actually consolidate the whole day, but we have to stay in the charts and see what price does. and it might be a consolidating day, and yeah, but we're gonna just watch price. Let's see what price does in the next until 3, then we'll know. But this price action, signs that there is consolidation, but let's see and watch price does. Remember, we are reading it from the 1 minute time frame. Keep watching and enjoy. So it's really a consolidating day. What do you think? You see, I've me zooming it out, you can see it clearly. You see that order block that I mentioned earlier, price came to it, then boom, started declining. But it actually coming out for anybody who entered big sizes, just as I said. But let's see, might probably see a consolidating day, yet we are here suffocating and wanting to read price action. You never know, you just have to sit in the charts the whole time. That's the bad thing of trading. But when you make money, it pays all the sitting. But let's watch it. Let's watch price. It might be consolidating because it's 1 hour since price action started, but price has only moved less than 10 bips. So we can't blame ourselves, and we thought price was going to be bullish, then changed our idea, bearish, trying to look for where to enter or when to buy. Just found the selling opportunity. But if price is really going to go up higher, we will actually see more insights. But let's see what price does. You see that OW price it was respecting it. Came inside that fair value gap, then boom, now boom. Let's price will reach our liquidity areas. But so on a Friday, we had a really consolidating week. Maybe price might move during the New York session, but since our sessions are London and the New York, we'll just appeal all of them. The euro, it's a great sign, it's a good end to selling here. Let's accept it. Price might be consolidating. We have no idea, but we'll just and watch. Price disrespect that. What a consolidating day. So 1 hour since price action started, price action is really jagged here. But we'll just keep watching and find more insights. You saw here price was inside that fair value gap in the 15 minutes, same to the hourly. Let's see if we'll see an SMT. SMT in 232 and 230. Nothing. Price came into that fair value gap. Now you see. Then decline. But we'll just do it for more insights. Is anybody trying to tell me that this is the market structure shift? Now let's remove this. Still force us to have a preconceived notion of a bias. But as disrespected that, so they are invalid. What I want to see is maybe price not coming above this 5-minute bearish order block, then coming to it, then dumping, or a market strategy for the 5-minute here below the midnight open, makes like a shift to the upside. But I want to see this price will come up above, because you see here in the 1 minute, this is a favorable gap. Price has entered that favorable gap, but it has done a market structure shift to the upside, right? It did a market structure shift in the upside, so like shifting upside momentum, market structure shift, 5 minutes inside the favorable gap. This is a favorable inside the, I've not marked it, but you see price came to it, then boom, in the 1 minute, in the 1 minute price came inside the favorable gap after market structure shift here in the favorable gap. You see this? Now we want to see price and we're below the middle opening price. You see around the middle opening price, and price is right there, it's usually a 50-50 place around the middle opening price. Oh, but you see that favorable gap. If you're really going to go higher, I don't want to see price coming below this order block, bullish order block in the 1 minute time frame. If you're really going to go high, this is the bad thing of intraday trading, and especially if you are in a I'm seeing something sweet here. This low at 145, what's it saying? Alright, 145 2. The low of the sale. See this order block, and I'm saying this, if you're really going to go down, this order block that I want to see price action respecting, because it respected this I think it's a vacuum block, or what was it? This is another block, bearish order block. So the price came inside that favorable gap here, you see. If price like this one, it's going down, it's going to go down. But let's be patient and see what price does. Let me return the thing that I removed. I'm just going back and back to where I placed that sell. I don't want to interfere with the entry. You just go back and back and back and back and back and back and back. I moved a lot. Yeah, there. Didn't want to remove. Yeah, probably now it will dampen, like anybody who, like also us who thought that we are going to take that sales high liquidity then rally up. No, or maybe price was creating a high. Maybe price was creating a high, so that after those were bearish, looking for bearish prices, what will violate our idea is when price is it accept that high. If price comes back 63, no, it's not even an hourly. Yeah, we're going down because this is another block. You see this bearish order block here, price touched it, then boom, I decline into this sell side, and probably this sell side. Or price, you see there it has swept that low that I wanted, sweeping it. If I see a market structure shift now, if I see a market structure shift to the upside, if I see a 5-minute market structure to the upside, I'm generally going to be a buyer. But if price has not happened, if that has not happened, I ain't interested in buying. I mean, so that's a read on sell stops, then boom. It's a read on sell stop. It's a 15-minute read on sell stops also. If price is going to go higher, that will be the optimum, like sell off, like what do I mean, read on sell stops, then price go higher. Hence, anytime a significant price move high is expected, always anticipate a measure of sell stops being taken out or sell side liquidity being run out, then price rally up higher aggressively. This is what I'm saying. If you're going to go higher, but if you're going to go lower, the confirmation of going high is when price, you see this 5-minute has closed. If I see price do a market structure shift there with a 1-minute time frame fair value gap, a bullish fair value gap, that's where we'll buy. But if it has not happened, if price has not done that, probably going to decline lower and lower. But let's watch and see what price does. I'll be here when price hits this high buy side liquidity, but if it hasn't, price will just decline and decline. Let's watch it and enjoy the price action, as we call the markets live. Yeah, I usually love to give myself breaks after accepting I'm wrong, or maybe if I think that price will go against me, I usually accept it and give price times to do its thing. You see, there, price consolidated. I told you that I want to see if we're going to be bullish. I want to see probably price coming, doing a market structure shift after these read on sell stops. Then boom, I want to see price coming to this sell side liquidity. See there, it respected that order block. These, now let me mark them with the different colors so that you can know what price is really doing. No, out of black, yeah, maybe. That order block, no, the order block, they are the same order block. I want to see price action. If it's wants to go higher, go lower, it might come to there's a certain fair value gap here. I think it's clear. This is a fair value gap also. This is another block. This is a mitigation block. No, which one? This one is a mitigation block. Okay, there is no mitigation, but order block. I don't want to see price coming above this if you're really going to go lower. You can see it clearly. Price is doing just as planned, and yeah, let's keep on watching and see if price will hit our target. I don't talk much, but I want to see price. It will just, if it has reached this point at 3, then price in my direction. Maybe I want to see price going up, continue going. And you have also seen in the 50-minute price declined and closed below this, what we're expecting to be a liquidity sweep, and also it's inside a fair value gap. So here you'll want to be careful. So I told you this order block. Let's see if price will respect that order block. Also told you that I want to see price coming to that fair value gap, probably yes or no. But the only thing that will make me be a buyer, if after price disrespect this order block, then sweeps a certain high, the 5-minute high, with a fair value gap, that's when I'll want to be participating in longs. But as for now, we're still bearish. See also that fair value gap price has not come to it, but it will take a long time. It might come, then boom, decline. But let's watch there in the 1 minute. Should we put it there? Let's give it like another 20 minutes and see what price action does. Remember, it's a Friday. We have already stayed 1 hour 20 minutes in this live, and price has not moved aggressively, but just be patient. It's like 12 pips, 13 pips, but we'll just be patient and see and let time do its thing. guys, and let's see what price does. Now, if I see price closing above, or price has closed above, now giving it some time to play out. See, that's also the same order block is there. The same 5-minute order block is there. Is also a 15-minute order block there, bearish order block. And also I've seen price has closed distributed that 5-hourly gap of hours that I told you, distributed that 15-minute 5-minute order block, but has not disrespected the 15-minute order block. So you might want to see more insights. And still bearish, not bullish. You see that's order block. Now see that 2 a.m. 1 hour time frame candlestick, and to see that order block being respected. If it doesn't, I'm looking for more ideas. Let's drop down to the now. If price sweeps this certain high, get me right, if price comes above this specific high, let me hope that I'm clear. If price sweeps this specific high, now I'll be validating that I am probably wrong. And if I will be managing those tight stop losses and I don't want to lose much, I'll actually move my stop loss to break even, because I trust my analysis. Like I just want to cut my losses if I'm really going to lose. You see, if price comes above this certain high and sweeps it and does a market structure shift with a fair value gap, I will probably buy if price does. But this, you see, market structure shift. You see this market structure shift, this here with a fair value gap. You see, right? Market structure shift with a fair value gap. This might be one of the earliest entries. If price is really going to do this market structure shift there, like this will send prices up higher here. If price does that and sweeps this liquidity and a fair value gap is formed in the 5-minute time frame, like price comes to this 5-minute time frame, I'll know I'm wrong, and this will probably be right. You see this, if price comes above here, now let's remove this. And also if price comes above this and does that market structure shift in the 5-minute, in the next minutes or so, if price does the market structure shift with a fair value gap in the 1 minute, okay, already this is a fair value market structure shift in the 1 minute, but I will usually love the market structure shift in the 5-minute. But this is usually one of the first confirmation, but I usually don't take those market structure shift in the 1 minute most of the time. But sometimes it works, but sometimes it doesn't. Another fair value gap. See, sell side liquidity, exactly. Now price is actually going to be bullish, taking this high, this high, this high, this high. See how those bars changes. Now we are bullish. This a fair value gap, Ascent, a fair value gap, has respected that fair value gap. If you say market stock, nice. Now price action is telling us that you are wrong. Now my target is this sweep, this high. If price does a sweep on that high, that's a still sign that we are wrong. If it does that if it's doing it with a fair value gap, okay, it's forming with it. If it does that sell side liquidity, these sweep this high with a fair value gap, now you'll want to be a buy because you're below the opening price. Nice. Now it's 329 going to 330. any fast retracement to a fair value gap. These are those setups that I usually press hard. Any retracement to any fair value gap from now, boom, bullish. Yeah, any retracement to a fair value gap, I'll be bullish at 330 exactly. Now price, you see, price came to that fair value gap, 330 buy. Price attacking this buy side liquidity. Oh, they are actually, price just dipped and dipped and dipped and dipped and dipped and dipped and dipped. If I'm trading, I've already told you buying, selling. This is the third one and the last one. If I'm wrong on this one, because I'm trying to read price action, you see this sell side liquidity stops on, then boom. Back to my original bias. I don't want to see price coming below. If it comes below there, I'm out. Ending even the live, like just reading price on a consultant. It's actually 1 hour 30 minutes and price has moved this. See this is not a good range. But this is the last one. If it doesn't play out and continues, disrespects it, we are probably wrong, and what is it price? Market structure shift. Yeah, this fair value gap. Let's see if price will come to this. Yeah, I've changed my bias for a lot of times, like 3 times or so. But it's just reading price in a consolidating day, and it's 1 hour 30 minutes since price action started, and I'll not be interested in taking more. Why am I not putting a stop loss here? Because if I'm really right, I don't want to see price disrespecting this order block. The mean threshold of the order block is usually the half. Price should not come here. But if we are really bullish, you want to align yourself with where price action is going. If we are really bullish, that's why I want to see price doing. Yeah. Yep, I don't want to see price coming to that order block. Also, these are order blocks. If price disrespect those order blocks, I'm out of the trade, and now know that I have lost a lot of opportunities. Let's watch it, and maybe it's one of those consolidating days. And remember when this was our first entry buy, then I told you let's sell. We were wrong. Price went, yeah, then boom. Now, how many pips are these? 10. Okay. Maybe come back here during the London session, during the New York session. But this is going to be my last entry. Why? Because price action was inside this fair value gap in the hourly. The same time it has swept a 15-minute low, but it swept it aggressively. And you see this price action, I'm actually gambling in these, inside these. You see this going down then up. You see, that's not a good price action to participate in. And this is going to be the last chance of me, and I'm going probably to wait and see what price does. And that's my actual last chance. I'm not going to change my bias from now for this session. If it goes against me, I'll accept that I'm wrong. I'll happily close the chart and walk away and come back during the New York session where I'll want to see a large range, because if London posts a low liquidity range, probably during the New York it will post a high range, but we are in the close of the week, maybe a low liquidity, but let's watch what price does and keep doing it. I've actually risked 10 pips in this, risking 1%, and that's going to be 4% up if price action goes to my favor. That is going to be my last entry and my last bias, because I was trying to read the market up and down, telling you, probably wrong, probably right. This is what I want to see. If price comes and takes us out, I'll end the live automatically, and probably after ending the live automatically, I will probably want to wait for the New York session and be patient. Keep on watching price and let's see what price does. Now it's a Friday. It's 1 hour 30 minutes, 1 hour 45 minutes past our entry. Price has moved, has really consolidated. See this? What's happening in the euro? Also consolidating, but the euro, they are declining smoothly, but just see that sell-off, buying. See, your price is consolidating up and down, and it's actually a tricky one. I'm going to end the live by telling you why I was wrong and why I think that this price is going to do, and actually stop it there. This is not going to be, it's going to be disrespected. This price I don't want to participate in. You see this consolidation, 1 hour 30 minutes. No, this price might actually, see this entry price might be going down, like declining to this sell side liquidity. Like you want to see price going down to the sell side liquidity, or we'll come back at New York and see. In fact, price can actually move in the next 10 or 20 minutes or after past 4, but I'm not going to stay so that long in a live and actually accept that we were wrong, and maybe we were wrong in a consolidating the no stop loss hit. We were aware, we were cutting our losses so much early. That's the better thing of staying in this channel. We were we cut out our losses, and yeah, probably want to wait and see what price action does. But this kind of consolidation is there, those ones that will not want to enter and wait for the next week or wait for the last chance of the week, which is going to be the New York session. I'm going to be here during the New York session. If price goes against us, no problem, no stop loss hit. We have managed our losses. Why I put my losses, price has not touched them. We have removed them early, carried our losses so early. Seeing price consolidating, price might move higher and price might move lower, but today during the New York, price might actually move the next 1 hour, because we are remaining with 1 hour 10 minutes to the London session close. Not the London close, but the London session. Going to the London lunch, waiting for the New York session. We are going to end detail there and probably admit that we are wrong. And then the live it's 1 hour too. Price might move the next 1 hour rapidly, but we are going to review it during the New York session. And stay patient, wait for next week. Let me do a review for the next week on my calendar, that so that we be aware of the certain days and certain days that we should be active in trading. Monday we have a bank holiday in the both all our currency pair that we are trading. Yeah, we have holidays. No USD consumer confident, that may be a good day to trade. Wednesday, obviously it's going to be a good day to trade. Thursday, we have the Thursday, it's going to be the sweetest. I've actually reviewed my journals and my trade profit and loss, and seen that on Thursdays we have a 100% win rate. Price action might happen good on Thursday and Friday, also those high impact news, but we are going to be live on all the sessions. Until we meet again, let's wait and see what price action does. Adios, muchachos.